The season of cozy games is officially here. This week, not only have we had tons of new information about brand new cozy games coming to the Switch, this spring there also looks to be a ton of new updates for existing cozy games as well. So hello and welcome to the Cozy Gaming News, where we cover everything new and cozy on the Nintendo Switch. And today, not only am I going to be going over a bunch of new cozy games that were just announced, but also a cozy game I've just discovered and I cannot stop playing. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100k before the end of 2023, and I can't do it without you. First up, let's start with a Kickstarter game that just got announced this week, and in only 50 minutes got fully funded. And the best part is, it's already been confirmed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. This is Poglings. And this game looks so perfect, as currently somehow there's not really anything like it on the Nintendo Switch. Poglings is set to be a pet simulation creature collecting game where you evolve, breed, and even race these creatures named Poglings. As you play, you can grow your nest to become the best Pogling hatcher ever seen on Wylde Island. But the thing that really caught my eye wasn't just how cute the Poglings are, but also the fact that the Poglings are directly influenced by what you feed them. For example, if you feed a Pogling a fish, then they'll have an advanced ability to swim, or in the trailer you can see that you can feed them a butterfly and they grow wings so they're able to fly themselves. In the Kickstarter, it also mentions how Poglings have different alignments and can hatch from different eggs, some being more rare than others. And if this isn't enough for you, there are also things called treasure Poglings. This means the Poglings can either have a gem-like reflective sheen, or can even be sparkly. I am such a sucker for games like these, especially when they have creatures that are rarer than others, because I will play this until I get one of the rarest types. And there's already been confirmed to have over 400 different variations of Poglings in the game. Outside of raising the Poglings though, there is plenty to do. There's islanders all about the island who will give you quests and challenges, and you can also explore the island to not only find treasures but also eggs. And on top of all of this, you can fish, catch bugs, and even grow food to feed your Poglings. Doing all of this can also earn you money, so you can upgrade your Pogling nest. And there's also a story that goes alongside all of this about trying to become the best Pogling hatcher on the island. If you're unfamiliar with Kickstarter, then the general way it works is that they set a baseline goal in which the game will get made, and then they'll set what they call stretch goals. These are added features into the game that will be met if the game raises enough money. Now, some of the stretch goals have already been set. So in addition to everything I've also just spoken about, we've already unlocked the ability to have a in-game selfie cam, which I think a game like this desperately needs. Also an expanded island with more environments, and also 6 more Pogling colors. There is still 26 more days left to go on the Kickstarter, so there's a chance that the rest of the goals might also be met as well. But just bear in mind when it comes to Kickstarter games, as exciting as this game looks, we're likely at least a couple of years away from launch. But either way, I'm so excited to see a game like this be promised to come to the Switch. The next game to recently pop up is Go-Go Town. And on the list of games we're talking about today, this has to be one of my favorite. In this, you are appointed as Go-Go Town's new mayor, and it's up to you to turn this rundown tourist destination into something great again. You'll need to construct and repair buildings, decorate, but the best part and the thing that gets me the most excited about this is the management mechanics, as you'll be in charge of not only building the shops, but also appointing who runs them. And you'll have to manage the entire supply chain leading up to the shops as well. On Steam, they've mentioned having arcades, burger joints, ice cream vans, and also milkshake shops. And not only will you be in charge of hiring people to work in those, you'll also be in charge of literally everyone else, which means you'll have to hire farmers, miners, fishermen, lumberjack, all to supply each and every one of the shops in your town. And it doesn't even stop there, allowing you the ability to expand your town if everything starts going well. Doing this will unlock features like terraforming and also larger, bigger and better buildings. The reason I like the idea of this game so much is it's mixing decorating with management style mechanics, and those are my two favorite types of game. So far, I've only seen the one trailer out for the game recently, but I think they were at PAX East, which might mean we get more information and some gameplay very soon. Either way, this is easily up there in the list of games I am most excited about. I really enjoy the way it looks, and I cannot wait to see more about it. Then we have Camper Van Make It Home. Now this is another game that's currently active on Kickstarter, with a stretch goal of it coming to the Nintendo Switch. So it's not currently 100% sure, but there's still 19 days left to hit it. And if you adored unpacking, you will 100% want to check out this game. This sees you decorate the interior of your very own camper van, where you try and find ways to manage the space as well as you can to fit all of your belongings. But much like with unpacking, the game is far more than just an organization game, as this is also a story about personal discovery as you follow the protagonist's journey step by step as they leave behind a comfortable life to enter a more nomadic lifestyle. And you learn all of this by simply organizing her belongings. Campervan also seems to incorporate the elements I loved from A Little to the Left, as organizing some of these items kind of feels like you're doing small puzzles, trying to figure out where they fit and where they go best. As you progress through the game, you'll also have a series of new vans that you can decorate and customize, not only being able to decorate the inside of the van, but also the outside as well. And you can adapt the van for different destinations. So far, they've listed beaches, snowy landscapes, forests, and even cliffs that you'll get to visit. And you even get to bring a pet friend of your choice with you as well. Hopefully it comes to the Nintendo Switch regardless of whether they hit the goal, as I think it would be a perfect fit. Okay, this next one you're going to have to take with a pinch of salt, as so far it just says it's coming to consoles, but we recently got some new information about it and I had to share it. It looks so cute. This is Paleo Pines, and although we're not 100% about it coming to the Switch, I needed to sneak it in as you ride dinosaurs that help you run a farm. That's it. That's my entire pitch. A few weeks ago at London Game Fest, we finally got some gameplay footage, or at least the longest part of gameplay footage we have ever seen for this game. And honestly, it's made me so excited for it. It's basically a wholesome farming sim with no negative consequences. Not only are the dinosaurs friendly, but the crops won't die, and there's no stress whatsoever. I think the developers summed it up best when they referred to Paleo Pines as a game where you survive by kindness. Also, side note, tell me this is not the most adorable T-Rex you have ever seen. The beginning of Paleo Pines sees you hear a knock at the door, only to open it and find an egg. After a little bit of time, out hatches this guy, which you name Lucky, and of course immediately adopt. But as time goes on, you find Lucky can no longer fit in your house, so you decide it's time to move to Paleo Pines, where your journey really begins. At the very start, it's just you, a single dinosaur, and a rundown ranch. And although that sounds similar to the beginning of a lot of farming sims, there's one very big difference. Your ranch animals are dinosaurs. But not only are the dinosaurs adorable, they're also incredibly useful. Although you do get tools in the game, the dinosaurs are able to help you get the farming done even faster with their special abilities. They can do things like smash the rocks, till the soil, or water a dozen plants all at the same time. And the more you use your dinosaurs for farming, the higher their level, and this increases their stamina. So instead of there being a tool upgrading mechanic, instead you just get to use and enjoy your dinosaurs, and they level up and help you get further in farming. But the one thing I really liked is the game keeps on reminding you that the dinosaurs are living things, not tools. So you need to treat them right, and if you don't, they might even run away. This just has everything you'll love in a farming sim, and also dinosaurs. Now, currently the release date, even just for PC, isn't set until later in 2023. And obviously what we've just seen is not the finished product. Hopefully this will come to the Switch, as it looks incredible, and it's definitely a game to keep your eyes on. That's everything for upcoming game news. Next is updates coming to existing cozy games. First up, we have Wildflowers, which is getting yet another free content update on April 28th. It's actually, for lack of a better term, wild how many free updates this game has given us so far. They haven't really divulged a lot about the update as of yet, but it looks like you'll be able to purchase new animals from Marty, possibly even magic animals, as there's a pig with wings and also purple ducks. From the screenshots they showed on Twitter, it also looks like you'll be able to get a greenhouse. And the update promises even more on top of that, so I cannot wait to see what they come out with the full announcement. Ooblets is also getting a big spring update as well. They haven't really shown us much whatsoever, but it looks like from Twitter there's not only going to be more Ooblets, including what looks to be a bunny type one, and also these adorable Ooblet figurines, which look very reminiscent of what I like to call jar plants, which for full disclosure, I am obsessed with. We've got no date whatsoever as of yet, but I will keep you informed as soon as we do. Then we have Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I really don't have much to say about it other than who is she? And also, this is gonna be absolutely incredible. That trailer was one of the best trailers Nintendo's ever put out, and I cannot wait. But the reason I bring up Zelda is because of Splatoon 3. They've announced a brand new Splatfest based around The Legend of Zelda, which I think is a really cool crossover to have, honestly. You'll be able to pick between Team Power, Team Wisdom, or Team Courage. But the thing that's got me the most excited isn't the Splatfest itself, it's the fact that on the Nintendo store you can buy t-shirts and also key rings of this very Splatfest. Is it wrong that that's made me more excited than the Splatfest itself? And before we wrap up today's video, I just wanted to talk about 2 cozy games that you might have missed. First is Melon Journey Bittersweet Memories. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't sure about this when I first saw it, but I am so glad I decided to buy it, as I've been having an absolute blast playing it. In this, you play as Honeydew, an employee of a local melon soda factory who is on a mission to find her friend who has gone missing. But once you step outside of the safety of the factory, you find yourself traveling through a town where the mere possession of melon seeds can wind you up in jail. Melon Journey is an incredibly story-driven game, and definitely one of those where you want to speak to as many people as possible inside of it to really benefit from the incredibly witty and self-aware dialogue. And at times, I even felt personally attacked by it. There is absolutely no way I can prepare you for what the story throws at you. It is incredibly witty, incredibly wacky, in the best sort of way. And although the game never explicitly gives you instructions on what to do or where to go, the dialogue in the game and also the positions of characters really does its best to guide you. And the mix between the retro game style reminiscent of the old Game Boy and the incredible writing just made for a beautiful mix. And although it's only 5 or so hours long, or a little bit longer if you take the time to talk to everyone like I did, for just over £11, it was an incredible experience that I enjoyed an awful lot. And then we have Wildfrost. Now, if you kind of vibed with Ooblets and its battle style, but wanted to take it to the next level, then this is definitely the game for you, as Wildfrost is a tactical, roguelike deck building game. In this, it's up to you to try and banish the eternal winter with just the deck of cards you build. At the start of the game, you pick a tribe leader, each with randomized skills and stats, before you choose a path through the snowy landscape. As you go, you can recruit frozen companions you find along the way, and find lost treasure or even spend your money with merchants you pass. And every decision you make is vital to how you build your deck, with a huge array of cards to choose from that you can combine to do catastrophic damage. Not only that, but you can also upgrade and customize your favorite companions that you meet along your journey. Honestly, the battle system is really well thought out and a lot of fun, and thanks to daily runs and challenges, even when you finish the main part of the game, you're not truly done. That's it for this week's installment of the Cozy Gaming News. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments down below and it might make the next video. And if you missed last week's installment of the Cozy Gaming News, click this video here. I'll see you next time. Bye.